of today's show. The opinion and statements are Lovin Dubai's.
Okay, we're going to jump into our top stories. Residents are getting fined 3k as we see a rise in COVID cases, a cause for concern. So this is a reminder to you. We already know for months, not over a year, there's a 3,000 dirham fine for not wearing your mask. But take a walk down JBR through some busy areas, and it feels like in some cases, some people have forgotten that this is in fact law. And most recently, 2 residents have shared with us in the last number of days that they got fines for not wearing their masks. Now, it's worth noting that in each case, they were wearing their masks, but it was beneath their nose. So they weren't wearing their masks properly. This was in 2 malls, one of the Emirates Dubai Festival City Mall. And it's just a reminder to wear your masks. The pandemic is still here and we need to be careful.
And it's also worth noting that we are seeing a small rise in cases. Yesterday, cases hit over 100 for the first time since October 20th. And there were 122 new COVID cases reported, and 1, in fact, from our office.
And along with 110 new cases, worth noting, a quick recap of the numbers. There are 82 recoveries yesterday. Total deaths in the UAE now stand at 2,151. Total cases in the UAE, 743,004. Total recoveries, 738,049. And active cases in the UAE now stand at 2,804. And as we go into the holidays, we did, as Simran mentioned, get that small scare in our office. Someone on another team tested positive, unfortunately, so we're wishing them well. But then it's a reminder of all of the things you need to do, all of the procedure, office sanitization, isolation for anyone who had close contact.
Very true.
So if you have any, it's just, as you come into the holidays, you're like, oof, that's the reminder that cases are still there. And as you've been reporting the numbers, they've been rising in the last days, going from like 40s, 50s, 60s, and now we're over 100.
Very gradual rise, and it's concerning that, especially around this time of the year when people really want to take the time to spend with their families, travel, just have a good time for Christmas, for New Year's parties, gatherings. And it's just a reminder, a huge reminder to all, like we still have to be so careful when we're out in gatherings, in any kind of public setting, not just with our masks but also with social distancing.
Yeah, and it might, for example, you may not be concerned about yourself, but you need to think about other people in society. So if you're not worried about getting COVID, think about the person beside you who might have someone vulnerable in their family that they need to be concerned about. So those are the people that we need to take precautions for, and a reminder. And also, I think the latest word from the government, and they will have their press briefing tonight because it's Tuesday, but get the booster shot. Also, it's flu season, so get your flu shot, but it is time to get boosters. I know that when you're going on to DHA, sometimes there's availability and sometimes they're not. I would just recommend continuing to open it up every single day, and that's how you will get your appointment for your booster.
That's so true, and we're so lucky to be living in a country where everything is so accessible to us, and like it's a smart country. Like everything is available online, everything is available. Like literally walk 2 blocks and there's a store with everything. So except